Hello, everyone, and welcome back
Hello.
to Annals of Levis, the Heretic King, our second D&D campaign. And Rick is going to give us the recap tonight.
Yes, thank you, George. We're here with Campaign 1, Best Campaign, proven by science. And previously here, we had defeated the cultists. We'd stopped mid-combat, but we were able to pick it up, take out the cultists, free the baby owlbear who they were holding hostage in a emotional, tearful reunion between Bryn and the owlbear. But while they were reuniting, we investigated the temple a bit and found that there was statues of a previously, at least unknown to Morgan, god. He was the god of the dead in this part of the world. There were inscriptions emblazoned on the walls stating that the blood of a child of the moon will open the path to Heshemen. The party theorized that this is probably the reason why they kidnapped the owlbear, since owls are, symbols of the moon, and bears are just kind of cool. I don't know if you've ever seen one, but I looked at a bear and I thought, man, that's a cool guy. True story. But after that, the party investigated further into the temple and were met with the welcoming embrace of many, many traps. It was pretty bad. The party tripped a few, dodged a few, and eventually, through a series of hijinks with the acid trap, we currently can go back to our party in the middle of dealing with this acid trap with Morgan suspended over it with a magical web.
Yes, and I think when we left, Morgan was in that web and the acid was boiling up and splashing on his back from below.
No pressure.
We also have a rope tied around you, so we gotta start pulling you.
Yeah, you can retrieve Morgan's corpse much easier.
Okay, just keep your feet up.
Yeah, that's exactly the plan.
That's the ticket. All right, so we are back now. At that moment, Morgan, I need you to make a DC 20 dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because you are
Alright.
currently held in a web.
And I think you have bless on you, I believe, because Johan did.
Yes,
Cast
you did
that.
actually cast Bless.
So we will roll afterwards.
And Death Ward.
And Death
Yep.
Ward. All right.
You can
So
go to one hit point.
let's roll the save first. Didn't even need it.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ, are you kidding me?
Never punished in my entire life. You know what, George? If you give me inspiration, I'll roll that again.
No.
Damn.
So it's going to be that kind of night. All right. So
Clench
Yeah.
up and just dodge.
you guys watch as Morgan kind of readjusts his way while he's stuck on a web, so that acid splashing up from underneath him doesn't hit him directly, full force. That's the good news. The bad news is that it does splash up on the web itself.
Yep.
And let me see that spell. Hang on.
I'm
Because I
pulling
know,
out.
like, it's only got a certain amount of hit points, I think,
It
before it.
could be like 5. I don't know why it's taking forever to go here.
Web exposed to fire burns away in one round, dealing 2d4 fire damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire. So, acid damage is its own thing. It's separate, it's not fire. But
I'd say like it has like 5 hit points tops.
yeah, I think that's probably fair. So we're gonna roll 2d4. And we're gonna see if it does 5 points of damage, Morgan. Well, you're going back into the clink.
Oh gosh!
Go in there. Don't do it.
Come on! Oh!
So Morgan,
we're not dead yet.
as you kind of move your shoulder, and you hear the acid searing below you and eating away at that web, you feel the rest of the web kind of collapse underneath you. And you guys see Morgan, who gets like, has a look, of legitimate questions on his face as he plunges again into the acid.
Oh, can we start pulling on that rope to get him out of there?
You have one chance.
Okay.
All right.
Brynjar
So
and Taj were holding it, but
Brynjar and Taj were holding it. So whoever has the highest athletics roll is probably who you want to do this.
I'm gonna recommend
Mhm.
Brynjar.
I'm
Alright.
gonna assume Brynjar.
Let me pull up his character sheet since Shock he is not here once again when
Uh-oh.
we're playing. So, let's see.
Character.
Athletics. He does have 8 on that, a +8. So he will roll this with advantage. The DC is going to be a DC 20.
Come on, Brynjar.
And I believe he's blessed too, because I think it's.
That's for safe.
He probably won't need it. Watch this. Yeah.
Okay.
He,
Oh,
when he's-
yeah.
That's what the game's doing to me tonight.
Okay.
All right. So with that, Brynjar and Taj, you are able to snap Morgan back, but not before Morgan does take some acid damage. So Morgan kind of splashes down into it, but you guys are able to yank him back up. That's a good thing because he's only going to take half as much damage. Bad news is that acid, whenever he falls into it, or the previous time he has fallen into it, did 8d6 damage. So
Oh gosh.
46 damage. 11 points of damage, Morgan.
Morgan's still on his feet, baby.
Yes.
Oh.
I have 2 hit points left.
The last is the one that matters the most.
You even have room to spare.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. So
Whew.
Alright, so Morgan, for your next attempt, I think you should not go into the pit of acid.
Dude, the web worked perfectly. The rope, that was ideal, guys.
How about
That was
this,
awesome.
Justin?
Yeah,
I am in
that's
so
great.
much pain.
Nobody go across the edge.
All right.
We got you, Justin.
I got worried that your suffering would end now.
Right? No, the gods find it too funny for when I suffer. They don't want it to end.
How long is this?
Whew, that was great.
Yeah, this is like a 10-foot scheme, right?
yeah,
listen,
there's,
guys.
It's like a slope. Yeah.
there's
it's
a
like
10-foot
slope
pit and then a 10-foot long slope right here that
All right.
goes down into
Down
the
here,
acid.
these like sarcophagi are like 10 feet longish, right?
Which
Oh.
ones?
Coming out?
Hang on, which ones are you talking about?
No.
Ping on the
Like
map.
the one that isn't blocked by fire.
Oh, I see.
No.
They're all like, it's fine.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
am-
those would be about.
We can use that. We can just like put it on top.
I
Actually,
am not helping with this endeavor.
Yeah, no, we need more upper body strength. Come on, Brynjar.
hold on, Taj. I've actually got another idea. I
Oh,
thought of this
another
earlier, but I didn't want to have to use this.
Before you speak, I slap sorry, Morgan. I
Taj?
slap
Keep in
Morgan
mind, Morgan's next to a pit of acid.
in your head.
you
Upside
slap
down.
you slap Morgan upside his head.
For
Hey,
9
Oh.
healing.
Make
She-
9
Yeah.
Ow, my skin. Ow. Okay, that really hurt. It feels good, but it really hurt.
Don't be an idiot.
I don't know what you're implying.
We'll figure it out.
So while this is going on, Johan will take this hoist his body that's on the trap off the thing, that's here, and he's just gonna throw it into the acid pit and time to see how long the acid takes to burn that thought. That
We saw it
How
take
long
a
does it
bite
take
to
out of,
dissolve?
we
Yeah.
saw it take a bite out of Morgan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he wants to see how long it takes before it, how fast it acts on that.
So you throw this body
Mhm.
into the pit.
Yep.
Taj and Morgan, give me DC 17 dexterity saving throws.
Oh, whoops.
And Johan, you
Nope.
as well.
Okay. All right.
That's 13. I do have bless.
I'll
Okay.
flash the genius you.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm blessed. And I have Johan's bonus, so I think I've got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, you're actually good.
All right, so
Yeah,
Taj,
so-
you managed to sidestep
before.
and not get hit by the acid that gets thrown up when Johan throws the body into the pit.
I'm I have also made it.
Why did you roll
Sure.
2d4 instead of 1d4?
Because I hit the wrong button, but they both rolled the same result.
Oh, yeah, with a 4, you would have got a 17. So, Morgan, thankfully, you're able to sidestep that damage. And Johan, you
Nope.
got a 7.
Yeah.
So, you're going to take... Oh, no, that would be... You made it so you only take half this damage. You take 6 points of damage.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
So as you throw this body in there, big, or not wave, but a big
Splash.
tumult, yeah, splash, happens in the acid pit in the pool, and splashes Johan. Luckily, Taj and Morgan, you're able to get out of the
Yeah.
way.
And as he's wincing to the pain, Johan wants to tries to count to see how long does it take for that body to completely dissolve because he wants to like so.
So the body sinks like a stone,
Mm-hmm.
and as you're looking down, it looks like it goes about 10 feet down.
Okay.
It sinks pretty
Alright.
quick because, there's splint
Dead.
armor all over this dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you start to watch as the body immediately begins to deteriorate. You see clumps of flesh start to float up to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Very grim. It looks boiled almost. But as you guys watch, it takes about 5 minutes before this dude's body is gone, and there's just a shell left inside of that armor, or there's just skeleton bones left inside that armor.
Okay.
You would guess.
Well, that is really gross.
So you can't take a jacuzzi in it.
No.
Good to know.
You know,
Okay.
when you guys rescued me from being sold as a slave, I thought you guys were so smart. So
That's on you. All right. Don't blame us for that.
I'm questioning myself completely. Thank you. Thank you for this life experience.
Well, I did that. Well, first of all, apologies to everyone. I did not think it would splash up like that. But that is how. If you were trying, that is. Everyone saw like how long it took for that body to dissolve. Yes.
Taj makes a mental note to explain displacement to to Johan later.
I
Yeah.
wasn't looking. I didn't want to look.
It was pretty gross. That was probably smart. The smell is also awful.
Well, I mean,
Smell bad.
Yeah,
But that was
the flesh that
yeah.
floated up to
So
the
are
top
we-
and is
are we
still
going to leave,
sizzling.
Go to bed and have Taj resummon Tart or what?
Listen, I've got
I
one more
just feel
plan,
like-
and it's totally
I just
safe.
feel like if these traps were placed here, they're placed here to block something off pretty strong.
Yeah,
Exactly.
doing in their mission. Can we just not?
Yeah,
But don't
like,
forget it said to-
we're off to go fight a guy who fight some deadly monsters. We probably should take every opportunity we can get here.
but
you
don't forget
Morgan?
it said do not disturb the dead. Probably that's why the traps are here.
Well, if there's a bunch of dead people, we'll just leave them be. But there could be treasure.
Well, the dead have a way of coming back to walking around in this part of the world. I'm just, that is a pod,
People just
so
run.
maybe this is
Throw them in
this
the
wasn't
acid.
so much
Throw them in the acid.
designed to keep people out, but to keep things in.
All right, hang on,
Maybe they-
hang on. Taj, what were you trying to say? You guys were talking
Throw
over
'em
one
in the
another.
acid. If there's any undead, throw them in the acid. So here's my idea. So sarcophagus is pretty long down here. We grab that. We grab the top of it, the lid. Bring it over here. Just lay a bridge. Walk across. No issues. Like,
That's a pretty
I
good
know
one.
You guys probably sprained your ankle, so you can't really jump that far. Doesn't
No,
really-
my shoes are half melted, right? Well, actually, no, these boots are fine, but the rest of my clothes are half melted.
Better be.
Yeah, Morgan wasn't wearing magic armor.
Nope. I am actually. It is +1 leather, I think.
Oh, is it? Then it doesn't
Yep.
disintegrate.
His lucky scarf is probably in bad
Because
shape.
magic items don't get destroyed in 5e.
Could it be possible to pick up Taj Mahal? Could it be possible to pick up the entire sarcophagus, not just the lid?
I'm thinking something a little easier to lift.
You know
Hear me
what?
out,
You know
guys.
what? I think we've been kind of stupid here. Anyone here have fucking
Wow, chaotic
me.
evil.
I have a Dungeon Gears pack. Give me a
Ca-
second.
Chaotic evil Taj swears a lot more.
I do.
All right, hear me
Yeah,
out, guys. What is the one thing that they have here in great supply in Alcarac?
acid, as it turns out.
Not just acid.
Sand.
Exactly. We have a bag of holding. We go outside. We scoop as much sand as we can into the bag. We dump it in here, and we walk across.
It might
It's
just
tedious and slow, but
it could eat the acid. It could eat the sand though, or it could not eat it at all, and the acid will just raise up, and we'll have less clearance.
So Taj, as you're
Hold on,
looking
hold-
down back into the pit where that body is,
Yeah.
you start to see now that the acid is eating away at the metal on this guy's splint armor, and also eating away at his sword. It's a lot slower than what had happened to his body, but it looks like metal is also breaking down inside this acid.
I think by the time that the sand dilutes the acid will just fill this entire hallway. So
acid
No,
can't
no, no.
like melt away indefinitely, right? Otherwise, it would just burn through the floor.
I have an even better idea. I'm going to reach into my Dungeoneer's back. I'm going to pull out a python and a hammer. I'm going to turn into the wall, and I'm going to hammer the python in. I'm just
Okay.
going to put in some pythons and rope, and we can use some this rope to just make our way across. Literally can't fall. We have time. There's nothing shooting us right now. So, we put some pythons on, go nice and slow. We can even hang our way across.
Are you doing it along this wall?
No, I know that wall has like slants and all that push us into the acid.
Yeah, this wall is like basically a downward slope.
Yeah,
Right
so we
here.
go right across this way. We put
Okay.
one here. I attach myself. I lean. I put another one. Start making my way across. Dun, dun,
That's
dun.
okay. Give me as you're doing this.
Hold on. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna have Brynjar do it. Actually, you see.
Oh
You
God.
can't kill him off. He's not here.
All right.
No, George isn't gonna kill the guy who isn't here. He's just going to maim him. You're gonna show up. He's missing an eye and like an arm and a leg, and I'll work on the prosthetic arm like later when I have time
Alright.
and like it's not my day off.
So you hand Brynjar your pittance and hammer to
Okay.
try to get him to build basically a rope bridge across here.
Go nuts, pal.
So he's going to have to make an athletics check. He is going to have advantage because he is
Okay,
making
hold on.
a bridge.
We're gonna wrap some rope around his waist. Oh, Johan. And
Yes,
Pi-
I got
Johan
him.
Pi will
Fine.
hold
I'll
it.
hold on. I'll hold on. Make sure he doesn't
He's a
fall.
large man. Pyro, you hold on too.
I look at you guys with my prayer wheel in my hand, being like,
We could use
"No."
some extra prayers, thank you.
Cool.
All right, with advantage, he gets a
Just so
23.
you know, I am still here out of spite at this point. This
So
is a 10-foot long like acid thing. We usually can jump this no problem without a check.
he
Oh,
makes
we're
he
starting
makes the first connection with the rope and pitton on this side.
Perfect. Progress.
Now he
Everyone
has-
hang on.
Now he's got to move over here and do it again. He's got to make the same athletics check.
Hold on to the
DC
rope.
DC 20, but he
Sorry,
does
he's
have
confident.
advantage.
Let him cook.
He gets the second one. And then he manages to make it to the other side, which actually looks like firm ground. And so he gets over here and he's holding the rope taut
Now,
You
second
know.
pit of acid.
so that you guys can, have it kind of anchored more or less when you're crossing.
Perfect. Okay, everybody.
So here's
More-
how this is going to happen. It's going to be another DC 20 athletics check, but you will each have. You know what? I'll make this easier for you. It's going to be a DC 17 athletics check,
17.
but you will have advantage because of the hastily made rope hang on.
Brynjar, you
The
could have done a
guiding
nice job here, alright? Like, this one isn't even hammered in.
All right, who's going first?
Well, a DC 17 is still pretty deadly to me, even with advantage.
Yeah, I've got a +0. If I rest, I can. If I could do a better job of it.
Fire, what's yours?
A +3, but I'm not fucking doing it.
Johan,
Fair.
what's your athletics?
My athletic. Okay, so out of character, it's a +8.
You can do an athletics or you can do acrobatics.
Okay.
Morgan, what's your acrobatics?
Well, first off, before we go anyplace else, let's see. We have enough time to do 10 minutes worth of stuff?
Well,
I would
debatable.
say just go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yep.
Well, at the very
Okay.
least,
I want out.
I'd like
All right.
Brynjar to be able to try and get eyes on Tart, so I know how to control him to get him to come over here.
Okay. Should I be an anchor point for like if you're gonna shimmy across on the oh we're just walking across the pipes.
Morgan, what's your acrobatics?
That's +3.
Okay.
Okay, then
Again, I can improve that
the
if I
only
have some time to
people who are going
rest.
cross the acid are Johan and Brynjar.
Okay.
What's the check to jump over this, George?
This one.
To jump over this, I'm gonna say it's a athletics check, and it'll be a DC 20. Well, actually, you can jump. I think vertically as many feet as you have strength. I believe that's how that works. Let me look here.
Mhm.
It's been a long time since I had to look at the jump rules.
Mm-hmm.
Long jump. You cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
So if you start here, you can use your strength score.
Yeah.
Right, awesome.
Oh, yeah, I've got at least
Morgan-
10 strength. Jeez.
Morgan, do you got 10 strength?
Yep.
There
Okay.
you go.
All right.
Now,
So just try it.
here's the thing though, okay?
Yeah.
At your DM's option, you must succeed on DC 10 strength athletics check to clear a low obstacle, such as a hedge or low wall, otherwise you hit it. I'm gonna extrapolate on the DM's option and say that you still have to get a athletics or acrobatics check of DC 17 to land properly over here without hitting the edge and falling back in.
Sounds good.
All right.
So it's
Just
17
to kind of turn up the heat
Keep it
on
interesting.
what you're
Mhm.
actually doing.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, let me go then.
Okay, Brynjar, stay on that side and get ready to grab him if he starts coming on the other
Morgan.
side.
Okay. So
Morgan,
first of all, how is
I
every?
want you to jump and imagine you're jumping into the loving arms of Brynjar, your husband. All right? Just
Lovely. He's just my type.
perfect.
I'm gonna go get a step out of the way so Morgan has enough room.
Yes, we want
All
to
right.
speed, Morgan, real fast.
Here goes nothing.
Morgan,
All right.
imagine that all of your problems are right behind you.
Yeah, Morgan's gonna make the run up, and I would like to make my acrobatics check. Try and
All
get
right,
across.
now here's the thing: since you guys have abandoned the rope thing that Brynjar, used hammer and pitten and
It's the
Two
same
is-
DC.
2 skill checks for it. No, well, that one was a little bit higher, but this one, like I said, this one will be DC 17, but you don't have advantage because you're not using that rope thing that you actually.
Brynjar, try to catch him.
Hold on. What was the DC for the rope?
The rope, it's the same DC. The rope is going to be DC 17, either athletics or acrobatics, but you get advantage with it. If you're just doing the long jump,
No.
you're going to have to roll once you clear it and you get over here to make sure that you don't fall back into the acid. Make sure that you properly.
Yeah, if it's the same DC, I'll definitely
Clear
take the rope then.
Yeah.
Try to
just-
acrobat my way across.
Sorry, I was assuming Brynjar could catch. My bad.
He probably could, but I won't put all
do the
the
rope.
all
Do the
the
rope.
pressure on him.
To the rope,
He did a good job on this rope.
and it's a +3 for you.
+3 at advantage.
All right, we're putting the rope back on you.
Yep. Fine.
Johan,
Yep.
hang on.
Yep.
Morgan's life is in your
I'm
hands.
hanging on the rope.
It's all right.
Hanging on the rope.
I don't even need it. Watch this.
You didn't need it. impressive.
All right, Morgan, you managed to clear the acid.
Yay!
Nice
Easy.
job.
Yep, get out of the way.
Okay, awesome. Well, I think the last person who could safely make it across is Johan. Johan, I have the other length of rope here that Morgan has attached. If Morgan and Brynjar can, hang on to it, Johan, you can jump across.
I could.
Or you can use the rope across and,
Yeah, it's
you'll have
pretty
the
stable.
So just yeah.
It's
So
not very
I could
much.
probably yes. I probably I mean it's probably I can go ahead and do that. Fire of the fire. Did you want to? Were you going to stay behind, or were you going to?
I don't
join
think
us.
she's really interacting.
She's had enough of us,
uh,
I think,
my
for one
rope
day.
at the moment.
You know, I'm
Oh.
not doing that. You guys can go right ahead. I'm now stubborn enough. I don't want to go.
Very well. Then you watch the other side and wait for our return in case something else comes after
I'm
us.
staying over here. I don't have the physical ability to do that.
It's all
Very
good.
well then. Very well. All right. So
We'll make it quick.
Johan was going to go ahead and go do the same thing Morgan did, going across these pythons with the on tied to the rope. Okay, so I got to do, I got to roll an acrobatics check with advantage.
If you're gonna use the rope,
Yes.
then it's athletics or acrobatics. If you want to do athletics, you'll have advantage on it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Yeah,
Okay.
I was going to do it. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Nice and easy, Johan. You got it.
26. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Johan makes it across.
Haha.
Boom. Yeah, there we are. Okay.
Hold on. That might not be the last of the traps, so just be careful up ahead.
Well, I mean, Morgan, perhaps you should be ahead of us since you apparently know how to find these traps better than most than the other.
Yeah,
Brynjar
usually with my
myself.
face, but we'll see if I can't find them before I step in them. Yeah, swap with me.
Okay. Oh, boom. There we go.
All right, I would like to inspect the ground in front of us for traps.
All right, give me an investigation check.
8.
Looks fine.
Looks fine, guys. We're good.
All right.
Up.
Okay.
See?
More space. Okay.
Morgan, from where you are, and Johan, you as well, give me perception checks.
Okay.
Can you see Tart?
16.
All right, so
Oh, actually,
Morgan.
that should be a 10.
Morgan, to answer Taj's question, yes, you can see turret. You know that turret's back over here. But you also see a lever in the wall.
Which wall? Here.
Right here. I'm pinging
Oh.
on it.
Oh, okay. Huh. Weird we didn't see that from over there, but
Well,
Yeah,
you
it's
weren't
kinda
close
well hidden.
enough to it. Yeah.
Dark, and you
that's
have
fair.
one eye.
that's true. Depth perception isn't great.
I'll focus on the pit of
I don't know. What do you guys think? I see Tart, by the way. He's just chilling. He's a little sooty, and I don't know.
Okay, which way is he facing? Is he facing you?
He's facing the wall.
Which wall?
That way, and he's just gonna point.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly start kind of spinning, just saying, let me know when I'm good. Let me know when I'm good.
We're
Yeah,
gonna play
good.
red light, green light to get
Turn
Tart back over here.
One more time?
I said we're really just gonna play red light, green light to get him over here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. If that works, yeah. We will attempt to verbally guide Taj to steer his bomb defusal robot back over here.
He's multi-purpose.
Yep. All right, yeah, just keep going straight.
All right.
And there we go. Here he is, safe and sound.
It's treaded. It can go up there.
All right, guys, what do you guys think this lever does?
I
More
think,
death traps or turn them off?
I think it turns off all the traps. You don't put that huge thing of acid there and expect it to be like the on switch. We passed the acid vat, and the fire plume is still going. I think it turns off.
Yeah, all right. Let's hit it. Yeah, yep. Morgan will hit the switch.
All right, Morgan, you come over here. You activate the lever. Taj, Brynjar, and Pyre, you all hear what sounds like liquid going down through a drain as the acid
Oh.
begins to start going down, like it's draining out of the room. And it takes a couple of minutes, but eventually all of the acid drains out. There's a 10-foot pit where the acid was, and also has a very mutilated bit of armor. And there's some lumpy fats in here as well. You know, that were still sizzling on the top of the acid from
Right,
the
yeah.
guy that Johan threw in, that are just kind of on the ground now.
See, that wasn't so bad.
Done.
Pyre, give me a perception check.
Forgot. All right.
20.
All right, Pyre, you hear clicks in the floor behind you here and here.
You hear clicks from the trapped areas. You think they're off?
I don't want to test it, but I do believe they're off.
Okay. Pyre thinks that they're off. Here.
My mom sent me a text message saying lumpy fats with a sick with a sick emoji.
Yeah.
Lumpy Fats. That's Fats Domino's lesser known brother.
Yeah.
That sounds like a brand of soap, actually.
Lumpy Fats.
Pyre,
All
from
right.
as good as you rolled, yeah, you would think that these traps were deactivated.
I mean, soaps were made out of animal fats for centuries, including during this time period of the universe. So, yes, we
Mhm.
could take it and render it into soap.
They
Pyre, that
used
is a wonderful idea.
We're not doing that.
they
Why?
used animal fat for a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Candle wax, soaps.
Axle grease.
All right, so
So it seems like those are off. Did the fire plume turn off?
Morgan, from where you are, the fire plume is still going.
Yeah, he'll shake his head. Nah, flame's still going strong. Must
But
be a different switch.
You do see. Well, let me see from there. Give me another perception check from where you are.
13.
You see what appears to be another lever down here.
Another switch down this way, though. All right. Johan, watch me
Yes.
make sure I don't fall into another pit or die, yeah? I'm heading into this room.
With the acid off?
All right. Yes.
think
I will
we
be. Then I will be standing guard. Then. All
What
right.
do you think?
Bryn, you've done a lot today. Just take 5, buddy. I've got this. I'm going to start moving forward. Give Tart a little pat. I would like to check the stair. No, traps are disarmed. I choose to believe. I'm going to move forward.
All right.
What is this in the wall here?
Looks to be like a big spider web,
Ew.
or what's left of one. You don't actually see any spiders in it.
Damn. I don't miss that spiderweb thing. Are these coffins here?
They appear to be sarcophagi.
They're smaller than the other ones, though. So either they buried short people, or maybe like dwarfs or halflings. Yeah, we'll keep moving, see if I can see anything interesting.
It's on this little cat.
I mean, you see other sarcophagi. You see kind of like a wall relief that's got a weathered depiction on it. It looks like it was two figures doing something, but time has kind of eroded this thing, and it's hard to really make it out.
No,
The-
that a nerd like Will would love that.
Does Pyre and Taj need to make any checks to get across now? Now that it's just a 10-foot pit.
No,
Okay, we're gonna slowly make our way across. And
you've got enough movement, and you can climb down, and Get in there.
I'm
Move
gonna hit
across.
that other lever, I guess.
All right. So, Morgan, you hit that other lever. So the first thing you notice is that the fire still persists.
Huh.
And hang on here. Let me see if I can find this. The next thing you notice is that the ground begins to rumble.
Oh no.
And up from the floor, right over here, you start to see the bricks making up the floor start shaking and wobbling. And then they give way as a massive creature busts out of the floor of this
Oh,
temple.
nuts.
It's
Let's get some fucking
brandishing
diamond.
it's brandishing what look to be two Kopesh swords made of stone, but still very sharp. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh man, here we go.
They should really label these things.
Wrong lever, Morgan.
Why do we even have that lever?
Push him into the fire. Push her into the fire. Do it.
Ah, that was an idea.
If only there was the acid. But it's fine.
A 10. All right. I think. Oh, Brynjar. We got to do Brynjar.
Yeah.
All right. So there's Brynjar. Initiative.
How damage did that fire do last time? It was a lot. I think it was 86.
6.15. All right. We have our order. Pyre, you are up first. Now, from where you are, you don't know that there's a thing around the corner.
Yeah, we just heard crashing and uh-oh.
You heard what sounded like almost like something like a tunnel collapse or something down around the corner. But that's all that you've witnessed or heard so far.
Okay, you are at the opening. He runs over here, runs past Taj and Brynjar.
From where you are now, you can definitely see Morgan. And you see that there's another one of those Ushabti guardians that looks like it just came up out of the floor. And it looks like it's got its giant weapons ready to brandish them on Morgan.
You want to just do the big heal numbers?
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
so
all looking pretty shit.
Yeah,
you want to
yep.
do the Beacon of Hope and then next turn big numbers? Alright, so this turn is level 3, casting a spell, Beacon of Hope. It does nothing right now, just gives advantage on Wisdom saves and Dex saves to any number of creatures within range, which is all of us. And advantage on Death saves, Wisdom saves, and when you regain hit points, you gain the max.
All right, Johan,
Yes.
you're no longer concentrating on Bless?
No, because it only lasts for a minute.
Oh, okay,
So,
yeah, it would
yeah.
it would have
It would have gone way. It's well beyond gone.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Beacon of Hope from Pyre. So any number of creatures within range. Range is 30 feet. So that does hit Morgan. So I'm guessing, or you tell me, Pyre, who are you giving it? Who all are you giving it to?
Everybody!
That also applies to Turret. Turret
Yes.
technically is a creature.
So if I cast Mending, it'll heal for like 16.
Advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws. Regains max hit points. That's pretty boss for a life cleric.
It's
Mhm.
pretty good. It just takes her whole turn. She's doing nothing. Nothing, air quotes.
I
All
like
right.
that combo though.
Something happens next turn.
So, next up is Taj. Taj,
Okay.
you just saw, you heard what Pyre heard. Now you can
Well-
see Turret, and you can see Morgan, and you see another friend down here.
Oh, great. Another one of you. I'm not going back to jail. I'm going to Tart roll over here. And Tart is going to flame breath on him.
Jail.
You'll never take me alive.
You'll never take me alive. And flamethrower on the Ushabti. Ignore the additional damage, just 6.
DC 17 dexterity saving throw. Not this thing's greatest. No. So it takes 6 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. I could throw some damage on there, but we are low on the big numbers. I think we just need to actually to do it properly.
All right. Is that
the old-fashioned way? So my action is going to be not good at dex save, right? No, it's not. Then I'm gonna cast web on it. Spend my
Fighter
whole action.
Taj.
all
I
right?
am the web guy now.
So this is a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, dex save, DC 17.
It
and I'm
does
just gonna
have.
fill up this space
It does have advantage
on spells. Yeah.
on spells. DC
see it.
17. Oh ho!
All right.
Double natties.
Good grief.
Using it here means she's not hitting you with it. So it's still there.
The fire next to it probably would have also rendered it not
Put
long
it to
lasting.
the side. I didn't put it in it. It was hot, but not like crazy.
All right. So let's see here. So it's still there. It's just not affecting the creature. Is it difficult terrain when it goes
Yes,
to move?
it is.
Okay. All right. Next up is the creature. It is going to move up through here. I'm assuming here's out of the.
Yeah. I put
Out
it
of the
right on
way.
top of it and gave
Alright.
room for everybody else.
So that is 10 feet of its movement. The first thing it does is bring down its first attack with those giant stone Kopesh like weapons and slams them down on Tart.
DC 18.
It does not have advantage. 20 hits. Tart takes 16 bludgeoning,
He's done.
and that is all for Tart. We'll put Tart up over here in timeout.
Yes.
Okay. The next shot goes at Morgan.
That's unfortunate.
Looking for a 17. Gets a 29.
gosh.
That was
Just
one,
barely, yeah.
one away from a crit. So Morgan is going to take 21 bludgeoning damage.
Secret tool.
I will use my uncanny dodge.
All right, using your uncanny dodge, that would be 10 points of damage.
So I have exactly 1 hit point left.
The only one that matters.
You gotta try harder than that to take Morgan down.
All right. Next up is Morgan.
Oh yeah, Morgan's in rough shape, but his literally back is to the wall of fire, and this guy's in front of him, and there is a web preventing me from going around. So I gotta square up to this fool. All right, I'm gonna use my my bonus action for an aim, and I'm gonna hit him with my own Kopesh. Hiya!
All right. 20 hits.
He takes 6 slashing damage, and I'm gonna sneak attack him for an extra 7.
All right.
Devastating.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Next up is Brynjar. So Brynjar is going to move 5. He's going to squeeze past Pyre and come down here. He's like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah, kill that thing. We fought 2 of them so far.
All right. So he moves up to here and brings his halberd up and takes a swipe at the Ushapti. Let's see here. Well, damn, why did that? Oh, I was clicking on the inventory.
Mhm.
And with a 5, he misses.
Okay.
With his second attack, he will move up and try that again. This time, he will have advantage.
Yep.
And misses a second time. That will be it for Brynjar's turn. Next up is Johan.
So Johan, he is going to. You see, he's going to call. He's going to do some channel divinity thing. So first, he's going to cast. Well, first for his divinity sacred weapon, which is going to give him a. I believe that adds a charisma bonus on his attacks, and then he's going to use his bonus action to cast Hexblade's Curse on the Ushapi there. And then after he does that, he's going to go 5 and 10 right about here. And that will go ahead and end this turn.
All right, don't let me forget about the Hexblade's Curse because I will.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
I'll be sure to remember it. In fact, maybe I can do some kind of marketing on here. So
Put it right there next to the Alamo. Remember both of those things.
Well, I put it on its token, but
Also used to.
Brynjar's name is kind of blocking it.
Here, I'll do that. I'll do this, and then I also do these two things to know.
Well, don't do that. Don't do red because red is death saving throw.
Okay.
You may have to be making them at some point.
Okay, so blue and green there. Okay, one of them is going to be for the Hexblade's Curse, and the other one is for the sacred weapon.
All right, that's
blue sacred weapon. Yeah.
All right. Next up, we're at the start of round 2. Pyre, you're up.
Oh boy.
Just curious, who's below half health?
Morgan, Johan, and Taj. And you.
me.
And you. You all look varying degrees of very bad.
All right.
Brynjar doesn't look so bad.
So I'm good. I'm just gonna heal everyone. Give me a second. I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
So you cast Mass Cure Wounds, but you're concentrating on
Yeah, I'm concentrating on
Beacon of Hope.
Which means I get to cast it, and it just does full health.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put this for the numbers, but it's not 21. It's 8, 16, 24, 5 for wisdom, so that is
29.
5 for it's a 5th level spell, that is 34, and then plus 2 for 36. So everyone heals for 36.
Nice.
More than I deserve. Thanks.
It is. It is more than Morgan deserves.
And yet, every time, never punished.
It is what you get.
That takes Brynjar up to max.
Hooray!
It takes me up to max, exactly.
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to do?
No. I'm doing good.
There you go.
All right. Next up is Taj.
All right, Taj. He's just gonna shoot it, I think. He needs to cast a spell to do anything more. Actually, no, we got the Robostars. Let's fire one of those off. Arcane Firearm is off. Star Missile.
I think they just hit. Aren't they like magic missiles?
Yep, they're magic missile. So
All right.
action that, bonus action nothing. I was going to back up here, and that's it. End turn.
All right. Doesn't that take off or isn't there like a limited number of uses for that?
Yes, I did. I took one off. I have 3 left. I have been using them quite a bit today.
Okay. All right. Next up then is our friend who still has her attention on Morgan.
That's me.
Or I say her, its attention on Morgan. Going to bring up its massive stone weapon one more time. And misses.
Ooh, lucky.
Swings a second time with the other massive stone weapon. And hits.
Just barely, but yeah.
You take 20 bludgeoning damage.
I would like to uncanny dodge that.
You
Down
take
to a clean 10.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage. All right. Next up is Morgan.
Nice.
You do have
this-
advantage thanks to Brynjar.
Yep. Is this web still here?
I believe so, yeah.
It is. So if you can push them, fantastic. If not, no, it's all good.
I was thinking about just moving away from it, but that's fine. These 2 squares are all I need.
No, you're doing great. If Johann can push him and he's
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
push him into it, and the Ushabti will start their turn in it, and they need to make the dex save again.
Yep.
Yeah,
But it also keeps me in these 2 squares, so good and the bad. It's all right. I think I've got him on the ropes. I'll just go for the regular attack.
All right. Oh, excuse me. That hits.
Nice. That's 7 damage. I'd like to sneak attack for an additional 13.
There you go.
Meaty.
Yep, getting there.
All right.
And since I don't have to aim, I'm going to use my bonus action to stab him with a knife. Hiya.
All right. That hits.
So he takes 1d4 damage from my knife. 2.
All right.
Hit him with the old Limetown shiv.
Mm-hmm.
The old
That's it.
Limetown special.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Morgan, is that in your turn?
Yes, sir.
Next up is Brynjar, who wields his halberd with advantage, going to make attacks. First one misses. Second one. It's like the game knows he's not here.
Right.
All right, he's just suppressing
so
fire.
first
Suppressing
one-
fire.
Right.
All right, that'll end his turn. Next up is Johann.
Okay, so first off, he's going to go ahead and do his first attack here. Let's go with this. So that's 21. Do that.
21 hits.
12 slashing.
All right.
Nice.
And then the second one, again, Hexblade's Curse with Sacred Weapon on top of everything. 23.
Also hits.
Okay, for another 10 points of damage. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to use a shield to shove this guy back towards the web. As you know, it only goes 5 feet, but we'll see what happens. So let's see. So it just be a normal athletics.
Oh!
Ooh. Almost.
Yeah, doesn't shove him back.
All right. Well, that ends my turn. Still going.
All right, next up, we're at the start of round 3. Pyre, you are up.
Pyre, do you want to heal anyone? Anyone looking hurt?
Out of all y'all, right now, Morgan's looking the worst off.
Want to throw a little more to Morgan?
I want to give a little extra to Morgan.
I remember the classic line from the old Warcraft parody song, World of Warcraft is a feeling. But the rogue doesn't know he's not empty tonight. The rogue doesn't know he's not main tank. He's out there drawing aggro.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we're in season of discovery now. I'm the main tank. Let's go.
I mean, it's not the main tank, but one of.
All right, Pyre, what do you want to do?
a healing word, which thankfully rolled exactly max already, so that's 12. And I don't know, Sacred Flame.
Who is that at?
At Morgan, the injured one.
All right, Morgan, you get 12 hit points back.
Again, more than I deserved, but thanks.
It is more than you deserve.
I think there's a bit with them against necrotic damage. I don't think they care about necrotic damage, right? That seems familiar. You guys agree?
I don't think we've tried it yet.
Oh,
No.
we're gonna try it.
Try it.
Wisdom save for 12 necrotic damage.
All right, it will get a advantage on this roll because it is magic resistant. Wisdom save DC 17. It fails and takes 24 points of damage.
Oh!
And you notice that even though this thing looks like it's made of stone, that when this spell takes hold, the thing kind of turns almost like it's feeling pain. And the stone-like skin just sort of crumbles into dust, exposing black and gray muscle underneath.
Person, hit it with necrotic damage.
Oh,
You know, Person?
okay.
All right, that's Pyre's turn. Next up is Taj.
Alright. Just so you know, Kelsey is behind me, but she's a little far away from the mic. She's just not feeling 100%. But she is here and she's listening and she is giving her input for this. So, Taj does not have any necrotic damage. No, he does not. So he's just going to shoot her with a gun. Firebolt. 23 for 5.
23 for 5. That definitely hits.
And that's it.
All right, next up is our friend who...
I had fire back up. Dang it.
Concentrates on Morgan for the time being. Brings down that massive stone weapon. Does not have advantage on that. That's normal. 16 misses. And then here's the second attack. Also misses.
Holding aggro, guys.
Morgan, you're up next.
Plus 10
All right.
more. You're just getting lucky at this point.
That's the story of Morgan's life. I don't need the lucky feat. Just do that. It's a crutch. I'm gonna stab this Ushabti as I've been doing. Hiya!
There you
we
go.
That's a crit.
Yep. So we're gonna roll. That's 7 devastating damage, and I'm gonna sneak attack. I'm just gonna roll 66 instead of the regular 3. Takes 23 additional damage. So I hit it at the spot where it's exposed. I follow up on Taj's lead.
So as you hit it on the part of it that was exposed from the Toll the Dead spell earlier, you notice kind of like a thick, viscous, black fluid draining out of the wound. It sprays at you, Morgan.
Ow.
Give me a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
20.
All right. So you make the save. You're only going to take half this damage. All right. So 4 points of acid damage as this thing's black blood spews forth onto you, and you feel it burn as it hits your torn skin.
Hey guys, this thing's really gross.
Next up is, or is that in your turn?
I'm gonna stab him again.
Okay.
Hiya! Yeah, never mind. I had my turn.
All right. Next up is Brynjar, who's going to try to stab it or slash it with advantage using his halberd.
I believe.
Misses, and on the second attack, crits. Finally,
Oh.
this may be pretty nasty. because he's
Yep.
got that great weapon master.
Master on there, yeah.
All right, so that's 24 plus 8. That's 32 points of damage. Brynjar, how do you kill the Sushabti? Oh, you're not here to tell us. Okay, well, he just hits it and it crumbles.
Back-to-back crits, though. That's nice.
Yep.
And diamonds.
Morgan,
That's me.
it's facing you.
It is.
The center of its chest bursts open with tremendous force. Give me a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
11. Not quite.
All right. You will take all of this damage, 15 points of damage, as its chest explodes and you are pelted with many of those dark diamonds. At least from what you see as you gather your senses after the chest bursting, at least 8.
Ow. I caught the diamonds, guys. Don't worry.
Good. Well, get them out of your skin. That if they're bloody, they aren't as affordable.
Can you... Hang on. I'm just going to start climbing over this thing. All right. I think we got what we came for. Good job, guys.
Well, we haven't even looked in these yet.
It's just full of dead people.
Caves.
Yeah, and dead people don't usually get a whole temple made after themselves. They usually get put in the dirt.
I am not making sure none of you become zombies.
It did say not to disturb the dead.
Listen, there's like at least 8 of these things here. That's more than enough.
We're leaving.
All right.
End of
We
discussion.
can easily clear 2 grand in gold with these. You know, if we can get them uncursed.
Well,
Yeah,
let's go-
Yeah, they look like they would be worth about 300 apiece.
Maybe we should push Taj into a hole and then give him a personality change again.
Good chance. Probably give me
Look.
more diamonds. That's probably what'll fix it.
We are up to, let's see, 12. It's our running total. All right.
Come on, Brynjar. Make sure you get your
Oh, yeah.
hole there.
All right.
Where the fuck
That
is
was
it?
great.
Yeah.
So
hopefully you
off
get
we.
them out of your face.
Stop
So
right there.
now we knew.
Stop right there. Everyone stop where you are. I've got to bring out something else.
The second Ushabti.
So, as you round the corner and you're staring down the hallway, I think it's all of you now.
Yep.
Where is... You see, sticking its head in at the front of that archway is a blue dragon.
Oh, great!
It sees you and lets out a loud roar. If I can find the sound
Sound
effect for that,
Get it.
that would be super. Oh, here we go. And it looks like it's rearing its head back and opening its mouth, which is crackling now with lightning. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Again. Okay. Let's see. So
It's all right. We got this, guys. We're on a roll.
Oh,
Get it?
Yeah, we're gonna fucking kill this guy.
Oh man, I should have used it. Has played curse persisted soon. Oh well. Oh, okay. There we go.
All right, let me roll for Brynjar. I think that's exactly what I rolled for him for the bad guy and for Brynjar last time.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Consistency.
Morgan, you're the first. You're the first one to react to this thing, looking like it's gonna breathe lightning straight down there at y'all.
Yeah, he'll. Let's see. Need to make sure it doesn't hit all of us, which means I need to fulfill my role and tank this. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna dash. Another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I hit it from here? Or can I see it from here? I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a shot at it with my force bow. Pew!
All right.
Nice.
12.
It's all right. Suppressing fire. And
12 does not hit it.
It's all right. It's the emotional damage. I'm inside his head now. I want to move an extra 5 feet back, and my turn.
All right. Next up is Pyre.
Fire. You got 1/3, 1/4, and no fifths left.
How is Morgan looking?
Morgan's looking fine.
The
Morgan's
bad
looking
news
fine?
is you don't see Morgan.
Oh. You look.
Great.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about it.
From where you are, you can't see Morgan.
Listen, you've healed Morgan plenty. If he's in trouble, it's his own fault.
You don't got a ton unless you want to do another Beacon of Hope, but you don't really have too many of those slots left. I throw a Toll the Dead and start getting in there, spread out.
Do you have the sound ready for that or not?
Do you have the gong, the bell noise?
We can't play that because that's trademarked.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's terrible.
It is. That's the world we live in now. We can't have nice things.
Play it in our hearts as I cast Toll of the Dead.
Toll the Dead.
All right, so this would be a DC 17 for 5 necrotic damage because it is currently undamaged.
Mm-hmm.
So, where did I put this thing's stat block? Here it is. DC 17 Wisdom saving throw. It gets a 20, so it only takes half the damage. So
I
2
think
points.
if it's cantrip, it's no damage.
Yeah, it's no damage for.
Oh, that's right. Toll the Dead is a cantrip. That's right. Yeah. So you attempt the spell. You do hear the death bells going off, but only one of them rings, and it's kind of half-hearted. It's like, dang, but nothing happens to the dragon. Pyre, did you want to do anything else?
She's gonna move over here and stay spread out.
Okay. All right. Next up is Taj.
Taj is also gonna stay spread out. But yeah. So this was my grand answer for when I thought, how are we going to fight dragons? You know what it is? It's web again.
Okay.
When he
Okay,
starts his
Agent
turn,
Spider
he-
here to do his
When
thing.
he starts his turn, yeah, I'm Scooter Man
Mhm.
yet actually. So he's on the ground. I'm gonna web him up. So 20-foot radius, a 20-foot square. So just like
Okay.
1, 2, 3, something like that.
All right.
And
So,
and it's one check when he starts his turn. It's a dex save DC 17.
all right.
And if he's doesn't move, and if he fails, he is restrained and
Does-
he's in difficult terrain.
Does that end your turn?
I am also going to just confirm I want to do this. An action to make the cannon. Okay. So that's it.
All right. Next up is the dragon, which will roll its saving throw, DC 17.
DC 17.
It is
Ooh.
caught. So it is currently restrained in the web.
Should I come
Where's
up with
my-
a
There we go.
catchy insult or something when I do this?
You got to quip at him, yeah.
Yeah, it screams and it unleashes lightning straight down the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Johann Brynjar.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to go right at Johann and Brynjar.
Actually,
Yeah.
the two that are most easily able to take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
sorry you don't have the resistant armor anymore, Johann. But
Oh, it's okay. I mean, I can still add my AC bonus to any dexterity saving throw I gotta make. But then wait a minute, this is concentrate. Well, this is we can see.
so
Oh, it has to target only me. Never mind.
it's going to be a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
We'll go left to right, Johann first, and then Brynjar.
A lot of damage.
Okay. That is a lot of damage. Yeah.
Rolled
Okay.
pretty good.
Dexterity save. Nope.
Johann or Brynjar likewise fails.
He's in the safety
Mhm.
circle.
Even then, yeah.
Well, wait.
mean,
What is it? How much is it? Plus what?
Oh, for my you mean my aura?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
He
plus
would
3, right?
No, +4 because of the.
Plus-
Because
Oh
of the-
well, yeah, he's fine then. Well, I mean,
Okay.
he makes the save.
Fine is objective,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's still gonna take
Yeah.
33 points of damage.
Okay.
That's better than
And I think-
66. Johann, yeah, you're gonna take.
Yeah. And I am down.
Yeah,
So
Johann
I'm at 0.
is at 0 hit points and he falls
Plop.
and is currently in death saving throws. Next up is the Ushabti.
Yeah. Right. Oh, that
He's
was
back.
Next up is Brynjar. Brynjar is going to. He's going to move up here. Does Brynjar have anything he can throw, or does he have? He does
He's a
not.
barbarian. Is he a barbarian or is he a fighter?
He's a fighter.
Fighter, I
fighter.
think.
Oh, he's a fighter. Okay.
He's a battle master fighter. But he doesn't have a crossbow or anything, or no, he's got hand axes. What's the range on his hand axes? I think those are 20
with
feet.
I think how far he is, and since the dragon is not going to be moving due to the web, he should just dash rather than throwing a hand axe, because next turn he's going to throw 30 feet and he's still going to be too far.
All right, so if he dashes, does he have enough movement to get there? If he dashes, he's going to get right here.
Yes, and he'll get there next turn, because right now it's a disadvantaged throw.
All right. Very good. Next up is Johann.
First
Come on,
step
don't die.
save. Okay, here we go. Let's see, where's my? Here we go. 16. That's a success.
All right.
Yay. Got one.
You're out of the woods, you're out of the dark, you're out of the night. Let's
All
start
right.
a round 4. Morgan, you are up. You know that this thing has breathed its lightning breath down the corridor. You don't know exactly what happened. You saw Brynjar run down, so you know he's still alive. What would you like to do?
Well, not a lot I can do. I'm just going to pop out of here. This guy's restrained, the dragon, so I would have advantage if I made an attack roll at him.
He is currently caught in web. You would have advantage.
All right, that's good, because that means I can maybe, if I hit him, 21.
21 does hit him.
Nice. So he's gonna take 10 force damage and 9 more force damage with a sneak attack.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Minus 10. There we go. All right. And then minus 9. Very good.
Yep,
You want
I'm
to do
gonna
anything
go
else?
Yeah. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna use a bonus action to hide,
All right.
just in case.
Ooh.
I'm gone, baby. I'm gone.
Ooh. Yikes. Yeah.
All right. Next up is Pyre.
I think a healing word in that direction would probably be beneficial.
I think it would be beneficial. Let's do that.
Yeah, so a healing word. We got one left in the chamber at Johan.
All
For
right.
8 healing damage.
Johan, you are.
10, sorry.
That's
Got
okay.
+2 to the discipline.
All right, Johan, you get 10 points of healing back.
Okay.
So you go from 0 to 10, but you are still prone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, next up is Taj.
Taj is going to make his way here. And and the guy is restrained right now, so attacks are at advantage. Just I can't deal fire damage. I can't fireball.
I mean, you can. It just might be suboptimal.
Yeah, suboptimal.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna
you could
use
totally
the-
fireball, dude.
I could. I'm heavily considering it, but also I'm also considering just using the star missile. So ignore the 1. 23 force damage.
All right.
I have 2 left.
All right. Is that in your turn?
Ends the turn.
Next up is our friend, who,
Web.
let's see. I don't know.
It can use an action to get out. Ah, it's terrible.
Yeah, it'll do that. It'll use its action to get out. And
It is a strength check against DC 17.
So I don't think dragons are that strong.
No, I don't think so. I don't. It's just a strength check. They don't even get proficiency, so it's just gonna be like 6, 5, probably 5.
where
What's he
is...
done? So maybe just 5, 4.
All right, so strength saving or strength
Just
saving
the
throw
strength.
against your spell save.
Yes, strength save. Oh no, strength check. My bad. Strength check. All right, still didn't matter.
All right, so the dragon is still restrained, and it roars out.
Loading his weapon with malicious intent.
That web was clutch.
Next
That's
up
the web. That's what it's
is
for. I'm gonna kill
Brynjar.
all these fucking dragons.
Brynjar runs up and will try to hit it.
He has
Brynjar
advantage.
has
Great.
advantage.
Yes. Now, if he gets his breath weapon, he probably can lightning breath it.
That is a hit, and that is a crit.
Ah,
Oh
big numbers.
gosh. Here we go again.
All right, Big Bryn doing his thing.
Oof. Yeah, the dragon is still not recharged. All right, so let's see that
Flop
damage
around in the web.
from Brynjar. Ooh, 17 plus 23. That's 50 points of damage.
And
Good
he's got a bonus action swing because of Great Weapon Master.
Yep, he does.
Minus 50, and then
One more. Come on.
he'll do the butt. He'll do butt
Big
stuff.
numbers, big damage.
Well, he can just make a regular attack. Well, he already swung. Dice are rolled. We're good.
No, you gotta go big.
14. His butt stuff does not hit the dragon.
Disappointing.
Well, it's because the dragon's front is over here. That's why it doesn't work.
All right.
that's-
Next up is Johan.
Johan is going to stand up.
All right.
So he will stand up, and then he's going to, as he walks the remaining
Yeah,
5,
15.
10,
Yeah.
15, he is going to he puts away his sword, and he's going to do the old classic Eldritch Blast, and this is going to be at advantage, right? Because he's still pinned.
It is restrained.
Yes. Boom. 26.
26 hits.
Perfect. So he takes 1 measly force damage.
Dude, Eldritch Blast giveth and Eldritch Blast taketh
Thus,
away.
Take it
Okay,
away.
you got one more.
Yep. I
Yeah.
got a second one.
Yep.
Boom.
So
24.
you could potentially double your damage here.
Also
Come
hits.
on,
Also
come on.
hits.
Another one, please. No.
9. And 9
Alright.
points of damage. Almost max, but pretty close. But still.
All right.
Okay.
Very good.
And that will end my turn.
Next up, we're at the start of round 5. Morgan, you are up.
Alright, yep, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'm going to shoot at this guy. Hiya!
You have advantage. He is restrained. 22 hits.
Nice. That's 11 force damage plus 6 sneak attack damage.
All right. This dragon is starting to look pretty bad for a young blue dragon.
Yeah, he'll say, "Nice going, Taj. We almost got him. Don't let up." And
Come
I'll
on.
Y'all
I'll
got
use my
this.
last
And
5
then
feet
he
of
runs
movement.
back around the corner.
Yeah, it's
Rick,
exactly what I'm
fucking
going to do.
hard out.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to dash. I'm gonna go boo, 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 boo. Back over here. I ain't getting blasted by. I've got lucky enough today. I've used it all up. Okay.
You have been stupidly lucky today.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
Never punished. Never in my entire life. I end my turn.
There you go. That's just not how Morgan works.
The first thing he did was roll a saving throw, and I think he rolled like a 19 and an 18 back to back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the disadvantage and still
Yeah.
passing.
Yeah. All right. Next up is Pyre.
You want to just start? Oh, you can't whack it. I'm gonna assume that fire damage, like on the dragon, probably will not be good for the web around him.
Oh no, yeah, your web's gonna go up
Yeah.
in smoke.
More necrotic. So, or you can mace him. Mace actually might do more damage.
No, I had bad track record.
Okay.
You want to try? You can go ahead, but every single time I do it, it's not great.
Okay. So just the thing. Okay. So
Hit him with the dong.
the dong damage
All right, dawn damage. Jesus Christ.
goes great with butt stuff.
All right, so wisdom saving throw DC 17. It fails and takes the full 13 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh, okay.
Oh Christ! Hang on. There we go. All right. Pyre, did you want to do anything else? Yes, no. I need an answer. Something.
I think you're good.
I think I'm fine.
Okay. Taj, you're up next.
I was gonna go here, yanking off a star as he shouts, "Were you there? Were you there when your people killed my village?
And
You're gonna
it
die because you're
and it
fucking
smiles
crazy."
at you and says, "Desert dweller, I've been there when so many of your villages have been torn apart."
He's gonna throw a star missile at him again.
22 is enough to kill this dragon. How do
There
you
you
kill
go.
it?
Nice.
He just hearing that, he just says, "Well, you will join them in death." And he picks off the star. It kind of shines in his hand as he throws it, and it picks up speed and shoots through his face.
All right.
Go with
Yeah.
the headshot.
Headshot, and then his body just sort of kind of crumples and shifts around for a minute like he's confused, and then he just falls down dead.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
Fucking
yeah.
All right, what do you
Still
guys
initiative?
want to do? No, we are no longer in initiative.
All right.
As the
Morgan
threat
will
is
peek
over.
his head out.
Well, now we're finally free.
We all still alive?
Yeah.
And you probably see Johan is basically kind of a charred, bleeding mess as he's walking out.
You know
Hey,
when the dragon,
samesies. We're both unbelievably wounded.
you know when
I
the
am in
dragon
so
does
much
that
pain.
wind up breath, you're supposed to kind of step out of the way.
Yeah, man. Didn't you pick up what we were putting down?
Mm-hmm. Plus,
There
I thought
wasn't
you were
enough
resistant
room to
lightning
move.
damage. Oh wait,
That's
never mind.
fair. Yep, that's fair.
All right, so we're going to end here tonight
Okay.
because it's already almost 9:45.
All right.
What are your intentions next?
We rob
Well,
Bryn and leave him in the no.
we, so we're in the Heretic Valley, and we're still on approach to Heshman. I think we're still gonna go to Heshman.
Hesheman
right?
is where we gotta go. Yes.
We should probably rest because a lot of us are real beat up.
Yes, that is
Yeah. That
is
too. Yeah.
gonna be important. We should rest. We spend a lot of slots, and make our way to Heshman.
So you're going to take a long rest and then make your way up to Heshman.
Well, we
Whether or
got
not Bryn
longest
here
one today,
is
so we'll travel and then.
whether or not Lockwood is here next week will determine whether or not Brynjar is actually going to go with y'all or not.
That's fair.
So, bit of good news. After that whole temple encounter and all the dead bodies, around here, the
Did kill a lot of people.
the
The
traps,
acid pit trap. Can't
the-
forget that part.
the Ushabti, the dragon, you guys have gained a level.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Nice.
So-
Oh.
All right, everyone, back up. My dice are hot tonight.
Oh,
Okay.
don't do it. Don't do it. The dice are going to have their fill.
Nope, this is it. I'm rolling for my next level of health. It's
Ah,
average. Yeah, I rolled exactly
Oh.
average.
No,
There you
average is a
go.
5. You got above average.
I got one above average. That's a win, baby.
There you go. Golden.
Just give me average.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's that much harder to kill.
So you guys are
And
all.
you know what would have been great if I had evasion at this level instead of now.
So you're all level 11 now,
Some of us are level 11. Some of us are
We're level 10. We're
or
level
you will be after your long rest.
level 10. You mean?
Yeah, I said. Or wait, no, hang on.
We
I
can be
was-
level 11
I
if you
was
want.
Level 9. I mean, if you want to give us the double.
Hang
level,
on,
we'll take
hang
it.
on. Somebody.
That was a really tough acid pit.
Taj is level 10 already.
I just turned it to level 10. You said
Oh,
level 10. I
okay.
just started moving.
Alright.
I apologize. Yeah, I was 9.
Yes, you guys are all level 10 now.
Nice.
Love it.
We made it.
Okay.
Despite all odds and despite my best efforts, we've all made it.
Mm-hmm.
We've all continued to succeed.
Stunning.
Okay.
That was great.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna do. All right.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
that
have a
was a
lot of
fun
synergy and work
campaign.
well as a team. And I figured I wasn't
Mhm.
throwing anything at you that you couldn't handle, even with some of you being so bad off as you were. But with that big heal that you
Yeah,
guys got at the end of the Ushabti fight, or halfway through
Beginning, yeah.
it, I was like, oh well, they've got more than enough hit points to tackle something even tougher.
Yeah, I gotta be
Yeah.
honest though. That
I'm
that web
glad
was
we're doing
clutch.
one.
Yeah, that web wound up saving your ass.
That's how we're gonna fight dragons. Web spell.
Agent
Yeah.
Spider on the
Mhm.
case.
Hooterman.
I love that cameo. I don't know if you guys saw the season finale of Invincible, but they
Oh,
cameoed
yeah,
legally
that was
distinct
quite good.
Spider-Man.
That was quite good. Yes, Agent. Yeah, basically voiced by one of the former Spider-Man actors. Actually, that would have made it even funnier. So
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that was great. Let's hope we can keep with the good work. The dice were kind to us this time. To me mostly, but you guys too. I think didn't we get back-to-back crits at one point with Morgan into Bryn's crit to finish off the Ushabti?
I think
Mhm.
so.
That was good. We're on
Ushabti
fire.
Got double crits on my web spell. So
That's true, but he made up for it. We had him. He didn't move very much either way, so we're good.
that's true. That's true.
It's all right. Morgan successfully tanking that fight.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off and get to bed.
All right, got some
Okay.
rest.
Sounds
'Cause
good.
I
Alright.
gotta I gotta wake up early in the
George?
morning.
George, great as always. Always
Yeah,
fun.
no doubt.
We'll see
You know what,
guys
George?
next
You got to
time.
level up as well. We'll give
Mhm.
it to you.
Yep.
Yeah,
Ah.
there you go. You deserve it.
Use it wisely.
My level up is going to bed early.
All right.
A useful feat
Right.
for sure.
That's a good feat.
Okay. Good night.
See you, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
See you next week.
Yep.